Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 3 of Otagari 2, and this episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. A lot of drama and suspense in this episode. Like, seriously, like, you could feel the tension in this episode between the group, Like, seriously, what the heck? Of course, this is all trailing back from the last episode when, what he had to do was obviously. Um, confessed to Ebina to act like so the group would stay together. But in the end, obviously, Yui and Yukino did not like the way he's still doing. He only knows how to do things one way, and obviously, it's they don't like it like that. And throughout this episode, you could see him and Yukino just clashing. Yui feeling sorry and sad and wanting things back to normal. She, obviously see her trying to talk to Hikigai the whole time, but it's obviously in vain throughout this episode. Everything is just going bad. And during this episode, of course, the student council president and what was her name? Iroha Ishiki come in to get some advice, right? The current student council president is going to no longer be president because I guess she's leaving, honestly. And now it's going to be everyone. It's kind of a they nominate kind of thing, and Iroha was nominated, but she doesn't want to be student council president. But the problem is she's the only person that has been elected, which means she can't just drop out because there's no one, there to run against her. So she automatically pretty much wins. So what they have to do is either what Yukino then want to do is like kind of have get someone else to fill in as like a kind of a puppet kind of person, and get them to if they want to be someone that seems a little interested to be a student council president and make them student council president, making them win, and make their whole campaign towards that person winning instead of Iroha. But Hikigai, of course, his plan as usual required. He says that someone should write her like her speech kind of thing, and from that speech, no one's gonna blame her for it being bad, but they're gonna take her off. Obviously, she no longer have to run, and everything's gonna go on to that person who wrote the speech. And of course, who else would it be but Hikigaya? And to be honest, his plan seems more straightforward. It would work, and his plans usually are like that, and usually they are the best option, to be perfectly honest, because they don't have someone else that would want to become student council president. Because if they did, they would already try to run. So I can see his point of view, but Yukino and Yui don't, especially Yukino does not want it that way, and you can see the tension between them. It's just like wow. Of course, later on we do see in this episode, Haruno, Yukino's sister. With she sees Higaya, and they have this whole. Pretty much, she just loves to tease him. Obviously, later on we do find out from Hayato that she only does that to people she likes, she's interested in. If she's interested in you, she'll do all tease you and all that kind of stuff. But if she hates you, she'll destroy you, and that's that's pretty scary to be honest. But that obviously means that she is interested in him. Does like not in that kind of way. I don't know what kind of way, but she's interested in him. But in this episode we do see his past, the girl that we saw in the first season that he fell for, and he tried, in but in his past, when he talks about it, Kaori Orimoto or something, I think is her name, a girl from his middle school, and he, of course, tried to ask her out, and there was this whole awkward moment for him there, and I felt really bad for him. Like, geez, he has to deal with this after having the whole thing with Yukino and Yui, and then now this. It's just like, Hikigaya, sorry, dude. Seriously. But after that, of course, he does end up going back to talk to with Yukino them and see what their plan is, and of course we see what Yukino's plan is. And Hikigaya still does not, he doesn't think it's what they should be doing, but he thinks his plan is better, but Yukino thinks her plan is better, and it's just seriously a lot of drama and tension between them, and like it's just gonna blow up in the next episode. Considering the next episode, I think it said something about like Yukino chooses her decision, So I don't know what her decision is gonna be, but I'm thinking from what Haruno said in this episode about she thought that at first that the student council president would ask Yukino to be the next student council president, and I'm thinking the only person qualified to be the student council president is her at the moment, and she's gonna end up putting on herself and become the student council president, even though she isn't wanting, obviously. But that's what I think is gonna happen. So, which is kind of weird considering she doesn't like the way he guy puts all the stuff on himself, but she's gonna kind of do this. It's kind of stereotypical, but in a different type of way. But overall, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the next episode because everything, the build up in this episode, like everything building up, the tension and drama in this one, is just seriously like woo over the top. Like not in a bad way, in a good way. I really enjoyed it. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. That's all I got to say about this episode. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. Or if you just want to talk about like what you thought about the episode, then we can talk about it, guys. Comment below. So until next time, guys. See ya.